Picture this. You're floating in water so clear it looks like glass, surrounded by towering limestone cliffs that rise straight out of the sea like ancient cathedrals. There's no resort, no crowds, no phone signal. Just you, a wooden longtail boat, and an island most travelers will never even hear about. And the wildest part? The number one island on this list isn't on Google Maps the way you'd expect. Locals actually want to keep it that way. In this video, you'll discover the most spectacular hidden islands of Southeast Asia. The kind of places where the beaches look photoshopped, the water glows turquoise at sunrise, and luxury still feels like a secret. If you love untouched escapes, dreamy coastlines, and the world's best-kept getaways, you're in the right place. Let's start the countdown. Number 10 might already make you book a flight. Number 10, Koh Rong Samloem, Cambodia. You'd never guess Cambodia hides a beach this perfect. Koh Rong Samloem feels like the Caribbean got lost in Southeast Asia and decided to stay. Powder white sand stretches into a bay so calm it looks frozen. And at night, the shoreline lights up with bioluminescent plankton. Tiny blue stars dancing in the water with every step you take. There are only a handful of small eco-resorts here. No roads and almost no Wi-Fi. That's exactly why people who find it don't want to leave. And if a glowing beach already sounds unreal, wait until you see what's waiting at number 9. Because this next island is straight out of a Jurassic film. Number 9, Sumba, Indonesia. While everyone rushes to Bali, the real magic is 2 short flights away. Sumba is wild, raw, and ridiculously beautiful. Rolling green hills meet empty white beaches, and wild horses literally gallop along the shoreline at sunset. It feels less like a holiday and more like stepping into a forgotten world. This is also where you'll find one of the most exclusive resorts on the planet, perched on a cliff above a private surf break with infinity pools that seem to spill into the Indian Ocean. Most tourists never make it here. The few who do call it the trip that ruined every other beach for them. Now, if cliffside luxury sounds tempting, the next island takes things underwater, literally. Number 8, Misool, Raja Ampat, Indonesia. Imagine a place where you can swim with manta rays in the morning, kayak through hidden lagoons by lunch, and sleep in an overwater bungalow built from driftwood by night. That's Misool, the crown jewel of Raja Ampat, deep in eastern Indonesia. The marine life here is unmatched. Some scientists say this small patch of ocean has more fish species than the entire Caribbean combined. Getting here takes effort, multiple flights and a boat ride. But the reward is a level of silence and beauty most people only see in screensavers. Can you imagine waking up to this view every morning? Because the next island, it's even harder to reach. Number 7, Calaguas Islands, Philippines. The Philippines has thousands of islands, but locals whisper about one in particular. Calaguas. The sand here isn't just white, it's almost blinding. Soft, fine, and powdery, with a curve of coastline so long and untouched, you might walk for an hour without seeing another person. There are no luxury resorts here yet, just a few glamping tents, hammocks between the palm trees and the sound of the waves. It's the kind of place that feels like a secret you accidentally got invited to. And speaking of secrets, number 6 is one even seasoned travelers miss. Number 6, Koh Kradan, Thailand. In 2023, Koh Kradan was officially crowned the world's best beach. And then, most people forgot about it, which is honestly the best thing that could have happened. While Phuket and Phi Phi overflow with tourists, Koh Kradan stays quiet. A thin strip of paradise with translucent water, and a coral reef you can literally walk to from shore. There's even an underwater wedding ceremony held here every year, where couples exchange vows at the bottom of the sea. Romantic? Absolutely. Strange? A little? Unforgettable? Without a doubt. But trust me, the next island makes Koh Kradan look almost mainstream. Here's the thing, the top 5 islands on this list are the hardest to reach, and easily the most unforgettable. We're talking private lagoons, floating villages, and one island that hides something so unusual only a few hundred travelers see it each year. If you're already planning your next trip in your head, you're going to love what's coming up. Number 5, Koh Yao Noi, Thailand. Tucked between Phuket and Krabi, Koh Yao Noi sits in plain sight, and yet most travelers fly right past it. This island moves at a different pace. Water buffalo wander through rice fields, fishermen still cast nets at dawn, and the limestone karsts of Hanga Bay rise dramatically across the water. A handful of five-star resorts have quietly opened here, hidden behind palm groves with private infinity pools facing the bay. It's slow travel at its finest, cinematic, peaceful, and deeply local. And the best part? You'll feel like you discovered it yourself. Now hold on, because number 4 looks like another planet. Number 4, Bawa Reserve, Indonesia. 6 uninhabited islands, 3 turquoise lagoons, 1 private resort accessible only by seaplane. Welcome to Bawa Reserve, Indonesia's most exclusive hidden escape. The villas here are built entirely by hand, using bamboo and recycled wood, with no heavy machinery allowed on the islands. From above, the lagoons look like spilled paint. Every shade of blue you can imagine, layered into one perfect frame. It's quiet luxury at its absolute peak. And while the price tag isn't small, the memory lasts a lifetime. Still, the next island might be the most beautiful one I've ever seen. Number 3, Pulau Weh, Indonesia. At the very northern tip of Sumatra lies Pulau Weh, an island where 2 oceans literally meet. You'll find one of the world's most stunning dive sites here, with underwater volcanic vents that bubble warm water straight from the Earth's core. Above the surface, empty beaches, clifftop viewpoints, and tiny villages where locals still wave at every passing traveler. This place doesn't feel touristy because it isn't. There's no airport buzz, no nightlife strip, just raw, untouched coastline and some of the friendliest people in Southeast Asia. And if you stayed this long, you've earned the next 2 because they're truly something else. Number 2, Togean Islands, Indonesia. Imagine an archipelago so remote that even seasoned travelers consider it a personal trophy. The Togean Islands sit in the middle of Sulawesi, and reaching them takes a flight, a road trip, and a long boat ride. But oh my, is it worth it? Here you'll find the rare jellyfish lake, where you can swim with thousands of harmless, glowing jellyfish suspended in turquoise water. There are floating villages built entirely on stilts, where children paddle to school in tiny canoes. There are hidden coves with sand so fine it slips through your fingers like silk. You won't find chain hotels here. You won't find crowds. What you will find is the closest thing to paradise that still exists on this planet. And just when you think it can't get better, number 1 is something else entirely. Number 1, the Mergui Archipelago, Myanmar. Closed off to the world for over 50 years, the Mergui Archipelago is made up of more than 800 islands, and almost all of them are completely uninhabited. We're talking jungle-covered peaks rising from glassy water, hidden caves you can swim into, and beaches where your footprints might be the first of the year. This is the home of the Moken, the legendary sea nomads who've lived on wooden boats for centuries, free diving without oxygen, eyes adapted to see clearly underwater. Visiting them isn't a tour, it's a privilege. A few small luxury yachts now sail these waters, offering private island-hopping expeditions you won't find on any travel app. Picnics on empty beaches, champagne at sunset, stargazing from the deck while the ocean glows beneath you. Only a few hundred travelers experience this every year, and now you're one of the very few who even know it exists. This isn't just a destination. This is the kind of place that quietly changes the way you see the world. These are the kinds of islands that turn a simple beach trip into a story you'll tell for the rest of your life. If this video sparked even a little wanderlust, smash that like button. It genuinely helps the channel reach more dreamers like you. And in the comments, I'd love to know, which one of these islands would you visit first? Number 10 or number 1? Make sure to subscribe, because we're constantly uncovering the world's most beautiful hidden gems, untouched escapes, and dreamy luxury getaways. And if you love this, you'll definitely want to watch our next video on the most breathtaking overwater villas on Earth. The perfect way to keep this dream going. Until then, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and remember, somewhere out there, a quiet little island is waiting just for you.